Oh yeah, no problem.
Let's go for it. Second gear, outside of the road, crest in the turn. So I'm gonna lift and turn, little brake early. And as you come up over that, this one tightens up. Braking in the turn. And almost all the time, left foot braking. The reason for almost all the time left foot braking is reaction time. If I've got my left foot over the brake, I can simply press the brake pedal and you're fine. Little heel toe there, straight back into second. Pendulum turns, linking one turn into the next. And again, big blip there to get down into first, second gear and go. Stay in over this crest. Third gear and go, looking up. Left foot braking, right foot braking, heel toe, left foot braking. And the reason for that is that you need the smooth shifting in this. It's just a stock standard WRX transmission, which anybody who knows Subaru, they're kind of made out of glass. You got to be careful with them. So if you're grinding gears or anything like that, it's just not going to last. Be really smooth with all your shifts, especially downshifting third to second, second to first. So here, same deal, match the revs, match the revs. We don't have a handbrake in this one. We're not using the handbrake. You don't really need the handbrake unless something's gone wrong. Down the hill into this, left foot, pendulum turn, blip to get it to change directions, right foot brake, smooth shift to first, back up into second gear and go. Third gear and go. Bottom of this hill, we're gonna be threshold braking, switch over, get that second gear shift, big blip to get it down into first. Use the left foot on the brake to get weight on the front to make it turn. That's the goal. Sometimes you're braking to slow down, sometimes you're braking to make it turn. There's a big misconception with all-wheel drive cars that they throttle steer like rear-wheel drive. They do not. Most of the time, at least, especially at high speed, you need to be lifting and turning and braking to get weight on the front in order to make it turn. Like right there, those two little bits of brake are what initiated that turn in. Match the revs there with that pendulum. Back into third and go. Let's just talk lines for a second. Right, so get outside. I'm inside a little. This turn tightens, so I get outside again, and then my apex is on the inside here. I see a left, so I go right. Get in here over this crest. That's my apex. Third gear. I see a right, so I go left. You always want to start turns on the outside. The vast majority of folks who start performance driving are going to be early apexers, which means they're going to want to go to the inside of the road far too early. I'll just trail brake this one and just show you. If you've got a hard left, you want to be way on the right. The pendulum's the only way there. Smooth back, get it going. You see a left, so I'm going to go right a little. So now I can get a good line on that and send. Hopefully you can see how that line works. This is slippery and off camber. Threshold braking's tricky. Match the revs again, looking for the exit. Match the revs again, back to throttle. Smoothly. Again, feathering the throttle in on such a slippery road. In over the crest. Now I'm starting to get the hang of this thing. Let's push a little. In here. You can use a little inside snowbank if you know the road. That's going to give you resistance on the inside and help the car turn. Go, 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 go. Third gear, go. Uphill, long, medium, right. Little inside. Match revs, get that second gear. I'm not going first here. I'm looking up and throttling through. Back corner, touch the snowbank. We don't care. Third and go. Threshold brake. Get that shift. Little late, little late. Lost some time there. Get inside. Anytime you make a mistake, which is going to happen when you're driving like this, immediately worry about the future. What you see, novice drivers make a mistake and then crash 3 or 4 corners later because they're still thinking about it. If you're still on the road, you've won the game. Little rev match, bigger rev match. I'm nice, I'm inside. Again, that corner, you can tell I was too early. you're always better off being too early than too late. Too early, all you need to do is counter steer, right? If I go too early, no big deal. I'm on the inside. I did it too early. If you do it too late, you're off on the outside. So you're always juggling time, speed, and distance. Really, everything you're doing is math. But really, it's just getting a good enough feel for it that it's not. Big hairpin downhill. Same thing. I get a little distracted and then we lose a little time. Get in there. Yep. Third and go. A big part of practicing like this as well is doing it long enough. Oh, sloppy. So let me recenter my thoughts here. What's happening is as I'm doing laps, the road is getting more slippery and I'm not recognizing that and changing my driving. So I need to know every corner I come into that it's already more slippery because it bit me as I was talking about something else. Brake. Ah, see, didn't get the rev right. If you don't match the revs exactly and you feel that little slight bit of a grind, immediately back off. Get the RPM correct and then try again to put it in gear because you will break a transmission in a big hurry. Coming through here inside. Settle it through here smooth. Straight line braking. Braking a little bit coming into this. Match the revs to first. Eyes up. As the car's rotating like that, you just need to be patient down the hill. I could get third, but by the time I did, it would be time to go back down. Big pendulum. Back around through here. So I hope this video is as valuable as I was aspiring for it to be. Maybe it isn't, but either way, there will be some little nuggets in there. If you see something that you like, take it and keep it and run with it. It may not all work for everybody because I'm aware that not everybody is driving around like this in their Subarus, but there will be a few little nuggets of wisdom in there that will apply to you. Whether it's just starting turns wider, getting your lines sorted out a little better, linking turns together, using left foot brake for weight transfer, matching the revs, being real smooth with your shifts, not shifting more than necessary. See, I didn't even go into third there and I think it was faster. Pendulum turns, eyes up, all the way up there at that terminal point where the road disappears. Looking through this. So yeah, what happens there, as you can imagine, anytime you're driving on snow and ice, the road gets much more slippery. And at some point it was demanding a little bit more concentration and keep it going. You can see even towards the end, you know, a little bit messy here and there, but driving on snow and ice like that, you're really not damaging the car. You're not hurting the tires. You're not really wearing much out. So you can get lots and lots and lots of seat time in the wintertime. Super high quality car control training. And yeah, so hopefully you got something out of it. If you have any specific questions, let me know. And we're happy to do some videos about it. This is just steam from the snow. I cut that bank, so there's snow in the radiator, nothing to worry about. Temp gauge is fine. If you have any questions on driving related stuff, front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, all wheel drive, whatever it might be, let me know. We're happy to make videos and we're here to help and we're here to put this information out. So if you're into it, consider subscribing, like the video, get in the comments section, get in the conversation, all that stuff. Check out teamoneil.com. We run driving courses up here all year round. Come on out, let's make sure that's just snow in the grill. I'm sure it is. We gotta see though, we gotta see. Oh yeah, no problem. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Be safe, have fun, and we'll catch you next time.